Hello everyone, it's Emily and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today I am building a modern house for my LP, which I am very excited about. I will probably end up recording a couple episodes of it after I finish doing this voiceover because I am so excited. I think it's going to be so much fun and I hope you like it too. You can see the sim out front that I am doing. I already did her Kaz video, so you can go check that out. Her name is Juliet Thorne. And in case you don't want to watch that, or even if you already have, for those who have not watched it, I am just going to go over her story. Basically, she is a socialite. She comes from a very wealthy family, and her parents and one of her siblings, she only had one, I haven't decided if it's a boy or a girl yet, oops, the rest of her family, basically, has died rather mysteriously. And so she is left with what she thinks is going to be this big fortune, but it turns out that her parents had quite a lot of debt. So instead of having a big, huge fortune, Juliet has a big house and almost no money. So we're going to be following her as she tries to earn that money back. And because she is an evil sim, she is going to resort to becoming a criminal in order to get her family's money back, or rather get her money back as she views it. So I am very excited about this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I have almost never played with an evil sim before. I said this in her Kaz video, but I really don't play with sims who are not like very nice, which is a bit odd. I know I should play with more diverse sims in personalities, and I do get a little bored because all of my sims have the same personality. So I think it's going to be very interesting to kind of see how this turns out and see how I feel about playing with an evil sim, because I don't know, I don't usually do that. So yeah, the LP is going to follow her, and she does have this very pretty, stereotypically Upper East Side exterior. She knows how to play the role of the poor girl whose family has died, and she's definitely going to use that to her advantage. She's definitely going to say, "Oh look, my family died. Can't you be nice to me?" And she's going to be kind of manipulative, but in a way that people won't expect. So she's manipulative, but people don't realize they're being manipulated because she's so good at it. And I think she's going to be very fun to play with. I'm just putting in the windows and stuff. I did do windows like almost all the way around this house, and it's very interesting how it turned out. It made the layout a little difficult because I was like, oh, where am I going to put bathrooms and stuff? But it's like, this is secluded enough. I can just put the bathroom in and it won't be a big deal. And I don't like putting curtains in my house, especially with like these big windows. I just feel like nothing looks good. So, if you download the house, you are more than welcome to. Little plug right there. Go download the house. It's on the gallery under the name Quartz Contemporary, and you can find it with my OriginId SimSprite. There we go. But yeah, if you download the house, you're more than welcome to make any changes, and I would love if you would tweet me too. Wow, I'm just putting all of the plugs in this video, but I'm very happy I finally got a Twitter account up and running, so you can follow me there. But I would love it if you would tweet me and tell me, how this turned out, how you like it, what you changed. I love seeing how people change my builds. I have a friend who downloads a lot of my builds, but she usually ends up changing the interior because that's what she likes doing. And she's always kind of like, oh, I hope you don't mind I changed your build. And I was like, no, I love this. Please show me what you did to change it, because I love seeing how your creativity kind of comes through. I have so much fun looking and seeing, oh, here's what I did with the house, and this is what you thought of. So I'm kind of just doing the upstairs layout. Like I said, I don't normally do modern houses, so this was a bit of an adventure for me. I did have a reference picture, which made my life a lot easier. But I didn't have like a floor plan or anything like I did with the last bigger build I did. And it was a little bit difficult. So I end up having like this big space downstairs for ages and ages and ages because I didn't know what to do with it. So I kind of just did the upstairs floor plan. I was like, yeah, I'll put some flooring in, maybe that'll help, maybe put some lighting in. It didn't. I took a while with this. I just wanted it to look really good because I knew I was going to be playing it a lot. And you can see that garage right there. That is going to be her evil lair, and that's going to, wow, I am good at talking today. That's going to be a secret because, like I said, she does have this very nice girl exterior so that no one suspects that she is evil. We're going to be using a lot of the lie about career interaction. Yeah, but I'm really excited about this. Actually, I do have a question for you, for my lovely viewers. So I was going to put her in the criminal career, but the other option is putting her in the secret agent career and then having her do the villain side, which I would also have a lot of fun with. And if you guys would rather see that, then I'm more than happy to do that. So comment down below, tell me what you think. Yeah, I'd be thrilled to see you guys, or see what you guys think. Because this is my first LP, and I would really love it if you guys were all involved. Anyway, just putting in the master bedroom. I really like this. I think I did an okay job in this house of not making all of the rooms super girly, because you guys know, I've said this in my last two builds, I struggle with making really girly things, and I feel like I don't really suit a lot of people. Like, I usually end up with significantly more girly builds, and then I feel like it doesn't really cater to guys, but I think I did a good job with making both of the bedrooms pretty gender neutral. And then here I am. I kind of wanted an ottoman in this, but I don't know. Did I end up putting one in? I think I had that one for a while, but I ended up deleting it. Yep, there we go. I thought about it, and I really wanted it to work, but it didn't. And just putting that in, I wanted to tie in that coral color from the paintings above the fireplace, and I'm so happy I got to use those fireplaces because I really love them, but because most of my builds are traditional, I don't really have a chance to use them that often. And then this is what I almost always do in teenager bedrooms, is I put lots and lots of posters on the walls. I could have put more. I could have done more recolors and stuff, but I didn't. And then just playing around with the wallpapers because I realized all of the walls were still white and that wasn't super exciting. And I ended up going with gray walls in this. Just picking a rug. I really love those rugs that came with Get Together. I think they're really cool. We need more rugs in that size. Like, that's such a convenient size to have, and we have like 4 rugs in that size. And I feel like it fits almost every room. So anyway, just adding a little bit of clutter and then doing the kids' room. I really like this room, and like I said, I hadn't decided if, or maybe I didn't say this already, I hadn't decided if she was going to have a boy or a girl sibling, and so I tried to make the bedroom as gender neutral as possible because I didn't know what sim it was originally intended for. Obviously, Sim is no longer there. And this is something I've been doing with my showers lately, is I put them kind of like partway in the wall, so it's like they're more built in. And your Sims can still use them. Like, I've tested it and everything. Your Sims can use them just fine. But I think it's really fun. And then just putting in a sink. Both of these upstairs bathrooms were a little bit awkward and cramped. And both of them have sinks against windows, which means there's no mirror, but oh well, I think you can live. I put like these big floor to ceiling windows in, or not windows, mirrors in the upstairs bathroom, and I completely forgot about it until later. So this was originally going to be the only study. Oh, my video just cut out. Okay, this was originally going to be the only study, but I ended up making it into a sort of man cave. Like, maybe this was where her father had all of his stuff going on. And so you'll see me switch that up a little bit. I'll get rid of the easel and the chess table, and that ends up going in the other study that has a secret bookcase door that leads to her evil lair. And now I am putting random walls in. You can see me pausing. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. But anyway, just putting in random walls, trying to figure out a layout. I'm going to do the bathroom really quick because I can. I really wanted like a statue or something, but that cut through the floor and I didn't like it when it was smaller. And then I thought about just having two. Whoa! What is going on with my video? It just like cut out a bunch of this. So anyway, I guess we've moved on to the other study. You can kind of see I put a chair in there. Hopefully it didn't cut out the kitchen and dining room. I don't think it did. I won't be very happy if it did. But I think, yeah, it looks like it didn't. That's really weird though. I'm not super thrilled about that. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, it didn't cut out the whole kitchen area. So this is the other study, and I put in that secret bookcase door. That way she can access her secret lair without anyone suspecting a thing. And just playing around with the mirror and stuff. I did get like a proper mirror in this one, which I'm happy about. And I really wanted to fit a bathtub and a shower in here, but I ended up going with just a bathtub. And it was actually at this moment I was like, I don't think I did the master bathroom. So I don't know, I might cut up to that right now. I can't remember if I do it right now or later. Yeah, we're good. Because I'm really happy with how this whole area turned out. The living room is a little funny because it's just sort of behind this big wall. It did cut out me putting in all of these trophies and stuff on this front entryway table though, and I will explain that really quickly. Basically, I envisioned her parents being very wealthy, and maybe they had won lots of awards for their field of work, and they're nice people, but they are a little, they do like to show off, or they did like to show off, and so it ends up with her, like, she sort of just keeps them there because I think they remind her of her wealth. But yeah, her parents just sort of have this collection of trophies that they keep on display right when you walk in, mostly because I couldn't figure out what else to put there. Oops. And anyway, moving around the island, I do that with islands a lot, and it's a lot of work. But I don't know, I just like the way it looks better. And then I decided I wanted to use the cool kitchen stuff stoves. Even though they're not as good quality, I still wanted to use them. And then playing around with all of these cabinets, because why not? It took me a while. Like, I struggled with the cabinets because I wanted them to look really good. But yeah, I mean, they still look nice. But it was just a bit of a struggle. And I do work in some more color in here because right now it's very black and white. And I put in the espresso machine, and I remembered the coffee grinder, and I'm really happy with it because I really like that. And just adding some clutter. I feel like kitchens always need a little bit of clutter, otherwise they don't look like they sort of, I don't know, they just look really weird without clutter. and then putting in a pot rack. I actually have one of those in my house, and it's so nice. Like, it's really, really convenient to have. Especially with, like, a big house like this, I feel like it would be kind of necessary. I'm using those glass chairs from Get to Work. I haven't posted a lot of videos, so you probably don't know this yet, but I love those glass chairs. I use them at every opportunity. And those lights above the table, I was looking through my screenshots and they're completely missing. I don't know why. And again, trying with curtains. I struggle so much with curtains, and I like always go to all of these extents to get them lined up just the way I want them, and then I always end up deleting them. And I really wanted this fireplace here because in that exterior shot I was working off of, it had that fireplace, or it had that like chimney looking thing, and so I really wanted that in there. And then I was like, oh shoot, where do I put the living room? And so I ended up creating this wall and put columns on the side of it, and then put the living space in there. And I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it's just a little awkward. If you again, if you download this house and decide to redo it, feel free to show me what you do with that, because I would love to see someone do something more normal with it. And I got to use one of those giant rugs. I love those giant rugs. I love that we have those really huge rugs, and I love that they thought of that. But I never use them because I can never find a good use for them. Anyway, just playing around with the wallpaper in here. I play around with it for a little while. I thought I was going to bring that stone in again because it used the same stone from those columns, but I didn't end up doing it. And then using those paintings, I don't know what career you have to be in to unlock those. I feel like it's the astronaut, but I'm not sure. Oh, and then just putting in some walls and flooring in the secret layer. I'll probably end up doing a room build of that during the LP, just because I sort of wanted it in there so that anyone who downloaded it could do what they want with it. And see, now I'm like, oh, I still haven't done this. How about we put in this bathroom? Do I leave that wallpaper? Oh, I hope I don't leave that wallpaper. That looks awful. I think I left that in. Here, I can check right now. Excuse the sounds of my mouse. Okay, so I had that downstairs. I do leave that wallpaper in. That sucks. That's not a good wallpaper. There's those mirrors because you can't put mirrors in there. And I did get a double sink in. I really like double sinks. Dang it, I'm really not happy about that wallpaper. I will probably change that in my game almost immediately. Or, you know, I still haven't uploaded it to the gallery, so maybe I will change it. Or maybe I'll just leave it. It's in there in the screenshots. And then I wanted to put stairs down there, but it didn't look good, and so I didn't. Your Sims can walk downstairs. It's not the end of the world. Using the outdoor furniture from Get Together because I love it. I love the pillows on it. I think it looks really pretty. And putting a planter in there because I didn't know what to do with the space. Some more of that outdoor furniture. I really love those chairs. And then that's a pedestal from Get to Work. And it's for like the retail stores, but I thought it looked really nice right there, so I kept it. I found it when I was looking for, I don't know, I think I found it when I was looking for ottomans. And then just doing some outdoor lighting because I realized I hadn't done that yet, and I was pretty much done with the interior at this point. Yeah, I'm just moving on to the outside now, I think. Yeah, maybe I was just doing a quick check. And I don't know. How are you guys today? I've run out of things to say. How are you guys today? I hope you're having a good day. Or if you're not, I hope this video cheers you up. That's always my hope. I hope my videos make you happy. Let's see. I put in a pool. I had to put in a pool. I mean, what McMansion is complete without a pool. And then I was trying to get that to work, but it didn't, so I just had to completely remake the pool. And just adding a border, and oh yeah, I changed that. And then I thought about changing all of the roof tiles, but that looked crappy, so, you know, put that in. And I put that spring in because I have been putting those natural spring things in all of my pools lately. And I know they're not for pools, but or for normal pools, but I really like them. I like the way they look in the bottom of the pool, and I also like that there's like a little bit of a bubble in the pool. So I do that. And then putting in an outdoor seating table. I actually changed that. I keep those chairs because I love those chairs, but I changed it to that one from Get Together because I thought it looked really nice and I thought it needed some sort of canopy. And then using those chairs again because I don't have perfect patio stuff. I'm actually missing a couple of the packs still. I'm trying to get them, but I'm poor and don't have enough money to buy them, so we'll see. And I really wanted that, I really wanted to put a fire pit in there, and I think I ended up taking it out because honestly it didn't look that great. It was just sort of stuck in there. I do replace it with monkey bars though. Yeah, just doing the exterior. I wanted it to look like it was kind of curved. I don't know how well I executed the curved look, but I think it still looks okay. Like, it doesn't look bad. And then playing around with those tiles, I don't know, it was interesting. And then I thought about using those romantic garden stuff things, because originally I was going to have the kitchen right there, and so I wanted those so that you weren't looking in at, like, the countertops. Oh, and then this thing, I don't end up keeping this, but that's something I saw on Lil Simsy's channel, and one, I love her videos. She doesn't have, I think she just hit like 2,000 subscribers, but you should totally go follow her because she's great. But her, she does this thing where she'll put down those square flower beds and then she'll put the bushes over them, and it looks really good, but I don't know, I just think it didn't suit this style, because when I was doing the landscaping, I was doing landscaping that I'd normally do in like my more classic style builds, like my regular builds, and it just didn't suit the look of the house, so I ended up doing just a bunch of hedges, keeping it very minimalistic, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it still looks really good. Yeah, I think we're almost done though, because I'm just going to, I'll delete all of this in just a second, and then I will just put in those new hedges. And they're those little square hedges. Yeah, these ones. And I thought about like spacing them out for a second, but I decided not to. And again, thinking about wrapping them around, didn't do that. Yeah, just putting them around. I think it looks nice. It's pretty minimalist, but it still looks good. And this is the moment where I decide that's just not going to work, and I put in some monkey bars instead. I don't know, do I do that soon? And then trying to figure out where the mailbox is going to go, putting in a couple trees. I've been trying to put trees in my builds lately, and I really like the way it looks. I used 2 of those beech trees there. I used the European one and the American one, and I think it looks nice. I'm putting in the monkey bars and changing out the mailbox because I thought the Oasis Springs mailbox looked better. And then just doing some quick terrain paint before we go into screenshots in a second. Maybe, possibly. I think I'm getting better with terrain paint. When I first started using terrain paint, it was iffy. Like, and then I have builds up on the gallery that just don't have any. Anyway, we've moved into screenshots now. I am really happy with how this house turned out. There's all of the trophies, and I love that shot. I love that you can see everything in there, and see those lights are missing. I will double check and make sure they're in there before I upload it to the gallery. But, yeah, so we're just going to take a quick little tour of the house. I'm going to scroll over so I can actually see what's happening. Yeah, so this downstairs bathroom, and then the study, and you can see the little hidden bookcase door, the man cave that will probably be converted into something else sometime in the LP because she doesn't really need a man cave. Yeah, and then just a couple exterior shots. Kid's bedroom, kid's bathroom, and I don't know, I really like all of the views in this house. Like, I love having all of the windows in here. Yeah, I'm just really happy with it. Anyway, I hope you are having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. You can find this build on the gallery under my OriginId SimSprite. It's also under the hashtag SimSprite. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye!